Hello and welcome to another recording for my channel. This will be a continuation of the 2025 Toxicity expansion to the Planet Crafter playthrough. I am still waiting to build up my resources, so I am not going to be doing too much exploring in the next couple of hours. Hopefully I will be able to get things sorted, but it is taking a lot longer to get things done. Oh crap, I've got pockets full. It's taking a lot longer to get things done than I wanted, so it's a matter of just waiting till things unlock. Toxicity! Animal multiplier 1000. Oh, the animal shelter. I've got to start trying to find where the animals are on the planet so that I can start getting my biomass flying, because that's the last thing needed and it's going to be the strongest biomass in creation. Okay, got the frog display. Again, you just put some eggs in there and you can have one for each egg and have all your frogs displayed. Again, depending on the color scheme, you might want to have a certain frog in a certain area. Okay, so between plays, I have gotten an update. Added a lot more visual environment changes to Toxicity map. Added a new toxic goo container to help cleaning toxic areas. Toxic goo container. A new access will be opened at the end of the terraformation between the prison and the staging area. Oh, so maybe the wall will crumble and you'll be able to go through a lot quicker. Antitoxin explosives have a bigger radius and a 3-second cooldown 5 before. Bigger trigger colliders for explosives. Fix the crash when drones making them to stop work. I haven't had that issue. Fix the potential crash with GOG DLC. Check all marks. So GOG is Good Old Gaming. That's a platform like Steam. Logistics is now disabled on Interplanetary Pod. Farm 1 and 2 seeds, food grower. Logistics is now disabled on rocket to avoid potential errors. I don't even know what that means. Goo can now be picked by drones when dropped on the floor. Yep. Fixed issues with energy initial setup optimizers. So on this planet, the goo affects the energy production, so the optimizers probably were not optimizing at the percentage rate they were supposed to. Fixed an issue with the client having to wait before being able to select resources or harvesters when constructed. Haven't had that issue. Added to the save file, game version, and if the mods are detected. Yep, I've got that. Night is now properly applied to external biomes on Toxicity. Various environmental fixes. Okay. Oh, okay, so I can make purified water. Okay, so with the generic frog eggs, we can mutate those into all the other varieties, again, pumping out a lot of biomass. I have the ingredients to make the portal. I have a couple of extra pulsar quartz to get at least the very first portal going. So, let's get straight into this. As you can see, it takes 2 of everything except for a compass, only 1 compass, but it takes 9 ingredients. And I will build it over here. Okay, will it click? It will click. Okay, to get this to work, all you have to do is scan. Rarity and difficulty. You want levels 4 and 5, and anything above a 4. So you want 4 and 5 and both of those. Simply because the rarity is, as you can see, it takes more expensive quartz to activate. The rarity is going to give you better resources. Difficulty is a bigger map with larger dungeons or mazes, depending on what sort of game you play. So the more difficult, the more resources. The rarer, the more expensive the resources you're going to get. Again, all I have are a couple of pulsar quartz. I do have some quasars, but I don't have any magnetar. I've got 1 solar, so I could probably go back for that. Oh, this is good. So as you can see, I've got two options here, both basically the same options. We'll just open the first one that we can. I did open it, didn't I? Oh, something's frozen up. What the hell? Oh, okay, something. Oh, or jumpy. Let's get rid of that. And let's get into this. I'm hoping that maybe on this planet, the portal jumps will give us access to extra goo and stuff like that. Okay, so this one, the map is normally underground. What you want to do is you want to look for a pylon that's sticking up. That will normally give you an idea of where the cave network is that you have to go into. On these maps you will find random, there it is, you will find random blue crates that you can access as well. In this cave, it can be roughly here, right there in front of it, at the exit, or even in here. If there's no water, you'll find the blue crate on the outside. As you can see, you're getting Blazar quartz and Terra tokens. You won't always get a very expensive Terra token, that was 1,000. You will get 100, 500, 1,000. Oh, another crate, sweet. The more crates, again, the more rarity, the better quality. There you go, 100. Flares are very important on these maps because the hallways can look exactly the same. So you want to put the flare at the end of the hallway where you've already been so you don't keep going back down the same hallway. You also need your flashlight because once you go in, it's going to be dark. Okay. Again, I will show you the very first one, and then I will probably do a couple of these and just collect a whole heap of quartz. For this, you need some explosives. Sometimes you can pick them up from the blue crates, so always keep an eye out for every blue crate. Okay, this here. Okay, can't undo those ones still. Okay, so there. As you can see, we've got a blueprint for it. Now, the very first time, just like when you're going through the rocket, the very first time you undo... Oh, posters, sweet. Every time you undo something, you'll get a blueprint for it. But once you have unlocked it, you will no longer get blueprints. You'll just get the resources that are required to make it. What's that? Another locker. Again, you want to collect posters. Again, if you're like me and you like to decorate, you want to collect all the posters. Keep an eye out on all the walls. More flares. Access card. I don't know if this is the access card needed on the main planet where you have to get into that underside of the base. Sometimes the cards can be door specific. Okay, more flares, a rocket. I will need to come back with at least one fusion cell. Getting some mutagens, which is good because I need to get some mutagen going. I'm really looking for magnetar quartz because that is the one I cannot get access to at the moment. 500, 100. Actually, do I have? Yep, 8,400 Terra tokens. Okay, so this is what the card is for, this thing here. You will be looking for those little blue crates that normally have blue chips in them. They will have the cards in them. You'll normally find 2 to 3 per map, and you normally only need 1 or 2 per map. So I think we're at a dead end at this point because I can't get into that room, and I can't explode that area just yet. So I'm probably going to have to go back to the main base for an explosive. I'm going to have to go back for an explosive and some water by the looks of it. Again, if you'd like me to film a heap of these exploration things so you can see each of the planets, the planetary biomes, I'm happy to do that. That explosion can kill you, so you do have to back up. Oh, sweet. So this is going to give me a whole heap of unlocks as well. Another 1,000, another 100. Jumji Frog is going to give us a bit of multiplier. A basic blueprint will just give us more unlocks. These things are decorations for your base. I've got 3 of these now. And again, once I've unlocked one, I don't get any more. Okay, up the stairs is normally a kitchenette. More Terra tokens, more seeds, more flowers. So I haven't been able to get bonus flowers. And there was a Rema? I think it was a Rema. Flowers. Oh no, this isn't a kitchenette, this is a control center. This will allow you to put miniature trees, like bonsai trees, around your base. All you need is a tree seed. Okay, actually those chairs. Okay, sometimes those chairs can be destroyed. Oh, another blueprint and another blueprint. That's a little garden bed. Again, you can have it inside and just grow plants, decorate your buildings. More quartz. This will open up and have more in it once we get the fusion core going. And again, I do have a mod that's allowing me to have more than one backpack, and that's... Oh, explosives, there you go. You can pick up explosives on the way. And Orema flowers. And quite a lot of the stuff I'm picking up can be sold on the trade rockets, so if you're running low on credits, you can always go and try to sell this stuff. Okay, that's a dead end. Okay, this is where it expands out a bit more. But again, I'm looking for that little blue crate that has the other key in it. Terra tokens. Okay, so this has 4 doorways. Sometimes that will wrap around the side, so it's like a one-off. But again, I'm looking for... Oh, I have to go back. I have to go back to empty my pockets. But I do want to have a quick look. Yeah, that wraps around on itself. Okay, so it's a matter of still looking for that blue box. Making sure I got everything. Okay, doors open. These things normally have a decent amount of Terra tokens in them. A fuse, some good mutagens. Another flare. You can't deconstruct these, but you can build them once you find the blueprint for them. Another explosive, some circuit boards, mutagens, always good. Okay, so what's over here? More blue crates. Quartz and some mutagens and flowers. Again, the only thing I'm looking for. Okay, so I've been everywhere downstairs, it's just a matter of going upstairs and having a look. That's the 4-way, so I'm going to go this way. Locker, quartz. Okay, look. So I've been to the right, can't go forward, now to the left. Again, looking for that blue crate. Trade rocket fuse, I don't really use those. Trade rockets basically do as they do. Terra token and quartz. I think you can deconstruct this somewhere, but I can't remember where it is. Terra tokens, quartz. And again, if you've got a good production going, you don't want to collect all those alloy rods, you don't have to. Just takes up pocket space you don't have to waste. And again, if you deconstruct this, you get the material, but you can get the blue chip unlocked, you won't be getting the blue chip with it every time. No effigy, another blue crate. And I'm full as a nook again. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go there last, so I'm still gonna have to go back this way. Make sure I've checked it. Can't do the chairs though. Again, look for posters. Maybe once you've destroyed the tables, there might be something worth looking for underneath. Another locker, terra tokens, mutagens. Genetic traits are going to be good if you want to get your animals and your biomass going. Quartz, explosives are good on these maps. You don't need a lot of them. There's very few maps that have a lot of explosives. If you have trouble finding seeds, this is always a good place to find them. But the only seeds you're really going to need here are the cocoa and the wheat. Okay. Oh, no effigies. That's really weird. Again, anything you can deconstruct here, you can rebuild in your base. Okay. Been there, been there. Been there. I've been everywhere. Where's that blue crate? Oh, except for here. Everywhere except for here. Okay. Mutagen and quartz. This is the one that meets back up at the other door. Okay. Hey, there you are. Oh, I'm full again. Holy crap. I mean, I've got 4 backpacks on me, so I'm doing four times as much carrying, and I'm still getting filled up this quick. So it just goes to show you exactly how much you can loot from here. Oh, there's still that other way to go as well. Okay, so, pick you up. So as you can see, this is a level 1 rarity with a level 3 difficult. Oh, there's that third ship that we won't need. And there's another locker with some loot in it. Again, some terra tokens, some mutagens, genetic traits. The higher the trait level isn't a larger amount of biomass. That's just a bioluminescence of 7. So it's just a different level that helps you differentiate animals. Okay, so the only other place to look now is inside that locker room, which normally has anywhere between 1 and 6 lockers. And those lockers normally have a lot of very high quality items and a lot of terra tokens. Oh, that's right, wasn't I? Yeah, okay. So hey, if you got cats, how do you get them to like you? Because mine just... Well, I've inherited my brother's cats. And they just... When I go to feed them, they will rub themselves against my legs. But when I go to play with them otherwise, they go and hide. They don't like being... Well, there you go, 6 lockers. Okay, so terra tokens, circuit boards, terra token, mutagens. Okay, normally get a couple of quartz in these things. Terra tokens, genetic trait, terra tokens. Fuses are always good, especially the energy fuses. You're going to need a lot of those as you progress to the end of the game. Terra. I think I should have I think I should have enough traits to make maybe one mammal. Production fuses are good once you get your automation going. Terra tokens, and there's a quartz. Then again, you're probably going to get better quartz and more quartz once you... Oh, and there's a effigy. That's from the original planet. The golden effigy is of a warp ring. Basically, a ship will go through it and be catapulted through space. A solar quartz, which I had trouble finding, but I'll also be able to find a circuit for that, one of those blue chips to unlock that. So that is this entire base sorted. Again, just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been everywhere. So, we've got some blazer. Could have sworn that was Bolzer before. Some blazer quartz, some pulsar quartz, and again I took a couple of these to make the fusion cells, so we got a couple more pulsar, quasar, anything that's not a Volnus or a Rema is not really important. The higher level mutagens, levels 3 and 4 are good. Again, as you move on later into the game, you need the higher level mutagens, so 3 and 4, some fuses. Explosives and flares are good for the higher level maps. We have to get through things. Again, some more quartz. Some more quartz. Circuit boards for getting almost all your advanced equipment built. Some mutagens. Decorations for your base. You can't make these. You've got to collect them from the wrecks. And I do believe there's close to a dozen different posters. There's an effigy for each animal, but not for each color version of the animals. So you can get them for the animals as well. I'm not seeing a lot of genetic traits, but we got a couple. Might have just enough to make some mammals. Got a trade rocket fuse. Again, not something I would use. I'll probably try to sell that to get more credits. Magnetar quartz, very hard to come by at this stage. So if I can collect more of these on the maps, that's great. More quartz, the aroma flower. Again, if you're into collecting the entire set, that's why I like it. More quartz. I made that out of the quartz. Again, genetic traits. Seeds aren't really important. By this level, you should have all your gardens set up as much as you need. These are going to be extra. I don't know if you can deconstruct these to get resources from. I don't think so, but you can probably just put them in the extractor and destroy them. Again, the only real seeds you want to be collecting from here are the cocoa seeds and the wheat seeds. That way you don't have to buy them from the rockets, although they are extremely cheap. It will save you some Terra tokens. Got some more quartz, some more high level mutagens, some decent flowers. Some more genetic traits, an extra key, so if you go to another wreck and you can't find that extra key, you've always got that option here. Also, every time you go, you'll need one or two keys to open a lock, but it'll always give you an extra key to find to make it easier for you. Whole heap of level 4 mutagens, Volnus flower seeds, Arema flower seeds, and again, these are the ones that mutate into the higher level trees. So you'll get a low level tree of 100%, 125%, whereas you might get a 500% tree out of this thing. So that's why you want to look for these to get your biomass going. Again, more quartz are in there as well. Another genetic trait, and some circuit boards and more fuses. So out of that run, you got 1, 2, 3, actually it's 35, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, 35, 70, 140, 280. So about 300 lootable items plus the 140 junk. You know, and that was just a low level jump. Okay, so a couple of unlocks. Did a portal run. Again, I'm probably not going to film myself doing other portal runs. Everything that needs to unlock is just waiting on the end game. So I may be playing a couple of hours of just building out my base the way I want. I've already started rearranging everything. We still have to explore the underside of that the prison base, and also the train tracks. Quite a lot to unlock, quite a little bit to explore. If you liked what you've seen, let me know. If you don't like what you see, let me know why, and I'll try to improve. I just ask that you keep it civil in the conversations down below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.